your teacher. In this moment, I will give to my first interview. She is Becky. She is English teacher at the Teodoro Gomez de la Torre High School in the city of Ibarra. According on the topic, what the use of homework, Becky, I kindly invite you to answer the following questions. Okay. The question number one is, how much time should a child spend on homework and study each evening?
I think that the time for homework is dependent on their age. A child in 3rd or 4th grade or 5th grade maybe only spend 30 or 40 minutes each night. But a child in 6th grade, 7th, octavos or novenos, maybe they spend more like 1 hour. And then in students in colegio, maybe 90 minutes.
Okay. How many hours should a child spend on homework and study on weekends?
I don't think students should have homework on weekends or during vacation unless they have a project that has been assigned for many weeks to work on. They need time with their families on the weekends and during holidays.
Okay. Do you feel that children are expected to do too little homework, about the right amount of homework, or too much homework?
I think, in my opinion, in Ecuador, students do too much homework.
Why?
Because I see them working for hours on their homework in the evening. And I think they should be learning more in school and practicing only a little bit at home.
Okay. Do you feel homework assignments are too hard for children to complete?
Yes.
Why?
I think students do not receive enough practice in classrooms in reading or writing or speaking the different examples before they are asked to write or complete workbook pages at home. So therefore it is too hard for them.
What could teachers do to improve the homework process?
So my job here is to help teachers integrate more practice into their classrooms, and so I hope that teachers include more opportunity to repeat and do speaking practice with partners in their classrooms, and then students have more practice writing in the classroom before they are sent home to do homework at home. If they have more practice in class, their homework will be easier.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, this is my second interview, and I kindly to invite you to answer the following questions. And she is Jomaira, and she is teacher in the Teodoro Gomez de la Torre High School. According to the topic, what the use of homework, to the answer the following question. Question number 1. How much time should a child spend on homework and study each evening?
Well, in this question, maybe according to the age, it could be, no? It could be according to the age, according to the level. Now I am going to explain about what is the correct time to spend a student from second bachillerato. For example, this student has to develop many skills, and in my case, they spend 1 hour developing some homeworks in a student from bachillerato. Yeah, in the kids that I teach to is maybe 30 minutes for one activity. They have to elaborate in their house.
Okay. Question number 2. How many hours should a child spend on homework and study on weekends?
On weekends. Okay, on weekends maybe they can spend 1 hour in bachillerato. And the students or kids or escuela, they don't have activities in English in my cases. They don't have homeworks.
Do you feel that children are expected to do too little homework, about the right amount of homework, or too much homework?
I suppose they think little homeworks.
Why, teacher?
They think little homework because in bachillerato, for example, they have many subjects. They have to complete many different activities, or maybe in mathematics it could be a lot of activities, 30 or problems or 50 problems they have to complete. For this reason, I elaborate activities they have not include a lot of time. It could be just only elaborate sentences or develop speaking maybe, or maybe conversation and have to spend 30 minutes.
Do you feel homework assignments are too hard for children to complete?
Well, I think it depends on the topic that you are going to teach. You know? For example, some activities in which you can, or the student can spend more time, you can include more hours maybe. When they have to prepare some oral lesson or a summative test as a video, maybe you have to include more time for them. In the children, in the kids, I think it's not hard. It's not hard for me, no? For them, maybe they have too many activities to do, no? When Becky, we have to structure what activities are correct for them in useful time and effective, no? Efficient for them.
Okay. What could teacher do to improve the homework process?
I think the homework is very important for students because it's a feedback when you review in their classes. It's very important for them because they can practice just only with one lesson or two lessons that you can review in class. For this reason, it's important to to practice doing homework at home. Only that in my case that I am agree is not increase more activities or long activities of the students. Just only efficient and little for them.
Okay, teacher, thank you. Good evening, Sofia.
Good evening.
In this moment, I will give my third interview. She is teacher, English teacher at the Unidad Educativa Eloy Alfaro near Urcuquí. Sophia, according to the topic, what's the use of homework?
Okay.
I kindly invite you answer the following question.
So let's start.
Okay. Question number 1 is, how much time should a child spend on homework and study each evening?
Okay. For me, as a mother and as a teacher, I think 1 hour is I don't know how to say. 1 hour is just the necessary time to spend making homeworks, because the afternoons, the kids especially need to spend the time with the parents, with the grandparents, playing games, playing in the park. They spend the whole morning in the school, so homework for me is not necessary. That's why I say 1 hour is the limit time.
Oh, no. Okay. Question number 2. How many hours should a child spend on homework and study on weekends?
On weekends, well, I told you that I work as a teacher, no? And I never send homeworks to the home, because I think that the education is in the school, not at the home. At the home, the kids learn another things, very important things, of course, but education things, I try to do all that in the school. Homeworks for me are not necessary, so the weekends worst, even worse, because how I say, it's a familiar time, weekends especially, because fathers works, so the weekends are the time. Weekend for me is the familiar time.
Okay.
It's family time.
Do you feel that children are expected to do too little homework, about the right amount of homework, or too much homework?
In my experience, for my child specifically, it's too much, because
Why?
yeah, because he always has 2 or 3 different homeworks from different assignments, so it takes the whole afternoon to finish with all that. So for my child specifically, it's too much, and he's a little slow, so
Too much. Okay. Another. Do you feel homework assignments are too hard for children to complete?
not too hard, but too long.
No?
Too long. No hard, because in my case, he likes to do the things that he can do, but it's too long. He get bored so quickly, so it's no hard, but long.
Okay. What could teacher do to improve the homework process?
To improve the homework process, I think we as a teacher could adapt multimedia resources. I don't know, adapt the homework to the new era, new technological era. So try to make something different, something, I don't know, like a game for them. Maybe sing this song, learn the adjectives in this video, in this song, or maybe draw something that you like and paint with these colors. So try to make homeworks like games, not like homeworks like that. So not like an obligation. So no, try to have fun. Yeah?
Okay, thank you. Good evening. In this moment, I will give to my fourth interview. Maria, I kindly invite you to answer the following question, please.
Okay, hi Mary.
Hi, Mary. Okay, the question number 1 is how much time should a child spend on homework and study each evening?
Okay, in my opinion, at night, the child to spend no more 30 minutes.
Okay. Question number 2. How much hours should a child spend on homework and study on weekends?
I think the weekends is for spend with family. I think 1 or maximum 2 hours.
Okay. Question number 3. Do you feel that children are expected to do too little homework, about the right amount of homework, or too much homework?
The first option, too little homework.
Too little homework. Okay. Why, Maria?
Yeah, because is the teaching learning process. There are also evaluation.
Okay. Question number 4. Do you feel homework assignments are too hard for children to complete?
No.
Why?
Okay, the homework aren't difficult. If the teaching learning process is well planned.
Okay. Question number 5. What could teacher do to improve the homework process?
With dynamic classes to motivate the students, the homework should be a reinforcement and to get meaningful learning.
Thank you, Maria.
Okay, Mary.
Good morning. In this moment, I will give to my fifth interview. According to the topic, what they use homework, Diana, I kindly invite you to answer the following question, please. Okay. The question number 1 is, how much time should a child spend on homework and study each evening? 1 hour. 1 hour, okay. Question number 2 is, how many hours should a child spend on homework and study on weekends? 1 hour and 3 hours. Okay. Another question. Do you feel that children are expected to do too little homework, about the right amount of homework, or too much homework?
Number 1, too little homework.
Why, Diana?
Because they want. Excuse me. Because they want more time today.
Okay, Diana. Do you feel homework assignments are too hard for children to complete?
It depends the topic. It is easy. The task is easy too.
Okay, Diana. Another question, what could teacher do to improve the homework process?
It would be good. The teacher explain the tasks clearly, then are according the age and level class.
Okay, Diana, thanks.
Good morning. In this moment, I will give to my fifth interview. Evelyn, I kindly invite you to answer the following question, please.
Hi. Okay.
According to the topic, what they use homework, the first question is, how much time should a child spend on homework and study each evening?
In my opinion, 30 minutes.
Okay. How many hours should a child spend on homework and study on weekends?
For 1 hour, no more.
Okay. Do you feel that children are expected to do too little homework, about the right amount of homework, or too much homework?
Too little homework.
Why, Evelyn?
The rate of learning is slow and is more experimental based on the child's learning.
Okay. Do you feel homework assignments are too hard for children to complete?
No,
Why?
because it is complementary. There are books that are provided for the learning process.
Okay. What could teacher do to improve the homework process?
Maintain commitment to parents, psychopedagogical support, and pedagogical support.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Good morning, Maria. Please, I kindly to invite you to answer the following question. According to the topic, what use of the homework? The first question is, how much time should a child spend on homework and study each evening?
For me, it's 30 to 45 minutes.
Okay. Question number 2. How many hours should a child spend on homework and study on weekends?
According to the provision of the Ministerio de Educación, holidays and weekends there are not homework.
Okay. Question number 3. Do you feel that children are expected to do too little homework, about the right amount of homework, or too much homework?
Too little homework.
Why, Maria?
Because children already work in the class and it is not healthy to the much homework.
Okay. Question number 4. Do you feel homework assignments are too hard for children to complete?
No,
No. Why?
because homework is according to class. This means that homework is a reconfortance.
Okay. Question number 6. What could teacher do to improve the homework process?
Establish guidelines according to the homework.
Okay. Okay, thanks, Maria. Good morning, Cindy. I kindly invite you to answer the following question, please.
Good morning. Yes, okay.
Okay. The question number 1 is, how much time should a child spend on homework and study each evening?
Maximum 1 hour.
Okay. How many hours should a child spend on homework and study on weekends?
1 hour.
Another. Do you feel that children are expected to do too little homework, about the right amount of homework, or too much homework?
Too little homework.
Okay. Why?
Because children assume responsibilities and try to be increasingly autonomous.
Okay. Do you feel homework assignments are too hard for children to complete?
No.
Why?
Because it is a simple reinforcement of the subject.
Okay. What could teachers do to improve the homework process?
Relationship with classroom work and reinforcement of the topics discussed.
Okay. Thanks, Cindy.
Thanks.